Welcome to Biddeford Public Access Sports. My name is Andy Poria. Cameraman is Steve Poulos. Also joining me in a few minutes will be Roger Paintshaw, my color analyst. I've got two guests here today, and the reason we're here is Fire on Ice. Biddeford Fire Department against the Saco Fire Department in ice hockey. Should be interesting. Let me introduce my guests right away. I won't keep them too much longer, about a few minutes away from game time. Roger Fennell to my right will be the coach of Biddeford Fire Department. To my left, Ed Dexter. First of all, Ed, let me ask you this question. In case people missed it in the past, how long has this been going on? I know you were a big plus in getting this thing going.
This is our 5th year that we've had the competition between the Fire and Ice. Last year, we raised just over I believe $700, donated to the Pine Tree Burn Foundation, and hopefully we can continue to increase our goal and raise over 1,000, maybe.
Now, is there any, either one of you know of, let's just say people don't make it to the game today and would like to donate some money where they can send it to, or?
They can probably look in the phone book. I don't have the gentleman's number with me, under the Pine Tree Burn Foundation, and they can just make a direct donation to them if they wanted to do that.
Roger, we've done the game now for a couple of years, I know, for you, and last year, first 2 years were won by Saco, and the last 2 were won by Biddeford. You have something to show the crowd here.
Well, this is the plaque that goes with whoever wins, and this year will be the 5th year, so we're both tied at 2-2. And I guess we say this must be the championship game.
And I noticed you're holding it.
Oh yes, and we got it, and they're gonna have to take it away from us.
Okay, there's rumors that Ed, that you know you're down 2 games now. You took a beating, I think, the 3rd game, and then last year was a little closer, and that you may have brought in some ununiformed people. I noticed on our rosters are a little empty right now. I think a couple of the Pirates you've contacted?
No, they had a game today. We did call them, but we checked their roster. They did have a game. We did lose a couple players this year, and ended up getting a couple new callmen, so hopefully they can help us out, and we can take that plaque back home.
Now, having that plaque at the fire department, does it give you any incentive to go out and win this year, or do you love it?
Well, every day before we start the shift, it's right there, right in our day room, and we see it every day, and it's hard not to see it.
Yeah. Any truth to the rumor that Roger was telling me that Cam Neely showing up today?
Well, he could make a surprise appearance here late in the 3rd period if we need him.
He can't run a hose, but he can score some goals, that's for sure. Okay, so basically it's tied 2-2 and going into the 5th game here. So that's it. Good luck to both of you. All right.
Good luck, Rod.
Good luck to you.
All right. Maybe the best team win. All right. We'll be back in a few minutes for the opening face-off. Back at the Biddeford Ice Arena. With me and joining me is Roger Paintshaw. Roger.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Should be a lot of fun. We did this last year, if you remember.
Yes, we did.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was.
So we're gonna try to do it right this time.
And let's see if there's any fights. Who'd you say was breaking it up?
You're breaking him up.
I'm breaking him up. Okay. Well, we'll have to see about that. Again, we're being joined by the guy who doesn't get enough press. You know who that is?
Me.
Well,
no. Besides me. You mean Steve Poulos?
Steve Poulos. Steve Poulos.
Right.
He's the really kind of the unsung hero here. I mean, if you watch him getting ready for a game, it's almost like having a player get ready for a game. You know,
true.
Goaltender stretching and.
It's true. He goes through all his exercises.
Then he goes and gets the equipment. Right.
That's right. He gets the equipment and he breaks everything down afterwards.
Breaks everything down.
Hauls everything out himself, and we watch and encourage him a lot.
Yeah, we watch.
We watch a lot.
Okay. The reason we're here, as you heard our guest, if you joined in the pregame show, is Fire on Ice. It's for a good cause, for the for burn victims. And if you look at the team uniforms when they come out, Saco Fire Department will be in the maroon and gold, kind of what the high schools, they go by what the high school color are. And Biddeford will have their white with the orange and black trim. Roger, 4 years into this game, this being the 5th.
Yep.
Saco, 1990, took a 4-2 win, 7-6. And then if you notice, the scores started changing a little bit.
Oh, yeah. In 92,
90
Biddeford swamped them.
12-4,
12
right?
to 4, yeah.
And then last year, the game you and I did together, Biddeford won that one also 5-2.
Right.
Interesting, interesting scores. And could the pendulum be swinging again now? As you notice, they start narrowing the scores. Saco could regain a plaque today, you think? Or?
It's possible. It all depends whose ringers are better than the other ringers.
They're trying to climb the ladder. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because
are we going to play those games, are we, today?
We're going to hope to try to play some of these fire games.
Some of these fire games, all right.
Maybe during the course of the game, like
Sure.
we did last year.
Mm-hmm. I hope these teams fire up.
Hockey fire up. Well, we're going to use some hockey terms, hopefully, and some mixed in with fire lingo.
Yes.
And hopefully we're here to have some fun. This game is being taped Sunday,
Yep.
March 27th. This game is being played at the Biddeford Ice Arena. Go ahead, you were going to say?
No, I was just saying, we might want to just run down the rosters.
Good idea. You want to?
Just do it briefly or quickly. For Saco, the goalie is going to be Jeff Marston. He'll be number 1. And then right down the line, number 3 is Pierre Lamontagne. Number 4, Steve Mercier. Number 5, Eric Levine. Number 6 is Bill Medor. 7 will be Kevin Duras. Number 8, Ed Dexter. Number 9, John Duras. Number 11 is Dave Pendleton. Number 15, Larry Smith Jr. Number 22, Ben Jerome. Number 14, Sean Smith. Number 16, Wayne Hansen. Number 18, Greg Doddier. And they may be joined by John O'Neill, but we don't have a number for John. If he does appear a little later, we'll get that. The coach is Alton Meserve, and the assistant coach, I guess it is, Alden Murphy. For the Biddeford Firefighters, 0-0. The goalie is Mark Belfay. Number 1 is Dave Dutremble. Number 3, Larry Dutremble. Number 7, John Pothier. Number 8 is Skip Jerome. Number 11, Tim Gagne. Number 12, Steve Levine. 13 is Pete Anton. Number 14, Ray Gagne. Number 19, Mike Gobeil. Number 20 is Scott Gagne. I think it's the Gagnes against Saco. Number 10 is Pete Pelletier. Number 16, Tim Sivingy. Number 4 be Roger Gelinas. 15, Pete Pettit. And number 5, John Hennedy. And we already talked to the coach, Roger Farrell. So that's all the guys that are going to be out there killing themselves for...
Yeah, we won't. We'll be up here killing ourselves.
That's right.
But the referee, the official, I guess that was a problem they were having. I guess this morning they finally had one come out. And Paul Gagne will be officiating the game. As we understand, there's only one official out there, so there better not be any fighting out there today.
That's right.
But, games get spirited.
Oh, they got spirited last year, if you recall.
Yeah, whether they're... You're not really intended to be that way, but when you got bumping and sticks and skates and bodies and that's just in the booth.
Yeah, that's right.
On the ice, basically, it can get hot down there. And
sure.
It can get a little testy, but they're here for fun. We've already talked to both teams a little bit, and they really enjoy being out here. As you see the Biddeford hockey players being introduced there. Last year, the Mark Belfay, the goaltender for Biddeford, Raj, he really came up big with some stops, if you remember right. Had a fine evening.
We hear that Jeff Marston, the Saco goaltender, is an ex-Thornton Academy star.
That's right.
And that's not going to hurt their cause at all.
It's not going to hurt their cause. We thought maybe we were going to sneak some Portland Pirates in here today, but evidently they refused the decline.
Yeah, and I had heard that the Cam Neely injury was phony and that he really was going to show up over here and play for Biddeford, but I guess...
somebody needed goal scoring. So.
Yeah.
But, some of these teams have a little bit of hockey experience here. I know Saco Fire Department, I believe there's 2 players on their team with some kind of industrial league experience.
Oh, really?
And Biddeford doubles that. They have 4 that have some experience with industrial league. So
okay.
Talked to Ed Dexter also out in the lobby before the game, and I asked him how much practice they've actually had.
Yeah.
And he said none.
Really?
He was quick to none.
None.
Okay, we're gonna have the national anthem. Let's pause here for a minute. Okay.
We're ready to
National
roll.
anthem, and that usually means we're ready for action.
Indeed.
You know, watching the quality, though, of hockey, even though some of these teams have limited practice, if any time at all together, really didn't get to mention it with Roger Fennell about the Biddeford team. Other than their own industrial league experience, I really don't think they've practiced as a team together. So, but I'll tell you, the brand of hockey was actually pretty entertaining last year. If you remember right, we saw some pretty good play
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
oh yeah. They play a fine game. It was very exciting and very well played, and all that sort of stuff. So for people who don't play that often or together, it was not bad.
Okay, what we're going to do is, we know at least the first 2 periods what we're looking for. The third period is going to be like an improvisation period. It all depends on time and basically, you know, how things
How
are
tired
going.
they are.
How tired they have, the oxygen tank, if the rescue comes over with the oxygen tank. But anyways, we're playing 2 15-minute stop periods, and then the third period will either be a 15 or a 20. Like you said, we don't know yet, and that's one thing we'll have fun with as we go along, and we'll just kind of play it. But it's just basically as we're getting ready to go. Biddeford in the white with the orange. Rod, you'll be skating from our left to our right.
Yep.
Goaltender Mark Belfag. And Saco Fire Department will be skating from your right to your left with the maroon and the yellow numbers.
Well, we're just about ready to roll, and the whistle brings the troops out on the ice.
Okay, we're going to pick up some of the first line people at Biddeford. Is Ray Gagnon at center. He'll be centering a line of, on right wing, Pete Anton. And we'll pick up the left winger here momentarily. Roger Gelinas on left wing as they play into the Biddeford zone, and they get to dump it out. On defense, as we'll pick them all up as they skate along. Numbers of Biddeford are only on their backs as they throw it into the Biddeford zone. No icing, it's waved off. We have 2 officials out there, by the way. We haven't got to get name on one of them, but we have 2 officials out there.
Ben Jerome and Ed Dexter are playing defense for Saco.
Skating in is Steve Levine. Watch him skate. This guy can fly, Raj. Steve Levine, number 12 out there. As Biddeford changed their line real quick, right off the opening faceoff.
There's a break.
Yeah, here's a break. That's 22. That's Ben Jerome on right wing. Wrist shot scores! Oh, wrist shot. 10 feet out.
Didn't take long.
Didn't take long. Ben Jerome lights it up. Don't know why there's 15 minutes and 44 seconds left. Since we had a 15-minute first period, we were supposed to.
Well, we're not going to keep track of time. We're going to worry about when exactly the goal was scored. Right. But let's give credit to Ben Jerome, the first shot on goal in this game.
Beautiful wrist shot that time. Saco wants that plaque back.
One shot on net, and Saco scores, and we're off again.
And here comes Tim Gagne up center. Nice save that time by Marston. And he leaves it there on right wing. And it's dumped in now, the Biddeford, and I think no icing is called. 16 for Biddeford. That's Tim Sivignan trying to break it out. Gets out of his own. Tim Gagne can also skate. He goes one-on-one now on the defenseman. Bad angle shot, goes behind the net, off to the left wing boards. Trying to keep it in is Tim Sivignan at left defense. And bringing the play in offside. Yeah, face off outside the line.
They had a potential break on that too if they could have put things together. But didn't work out. So we're going to get a face off just outside the Saco blue line.
Early on, 1-0, Ben Jerome lighting up for Saco. Nobody's getting paid for this game. This is all volunteer. These guys do a lot of real hard work in their lives here with the fire departments, and basically coming out here and playing a fun charity game here. This is really nice. Police have the Battle of the Badges, and hockey has the Fire on Ice.
That's right.
The fire department has the Fire on Ice. Saco now in the Biddeford zone. On a backhand.
Oh, and can't keep it
right
in.
outside, and they'll have to regroup as Marston holds it up for number 17. That must have been the player that just showed up. We didn't have a number for him, so we'll call him...
it's John O'Neill.
John O'Neill, 17, because he's the only one with a number not listed, I believe.
I know John, and I can guarantee that is John O'Neill.
Okay. Plays worked into the Saco zone. Into the corner, centering pass is stolen now by O'Neill. And he sends a nice centering pass to Mercier. And in ahead of the play
Got
with
an
the
offside.
wingers for Saco Fire Department. So we have 12 minutes and 45 seconds. If they've straightened out the clock now, it was going 16:45 a minute ago.
I figure that first goal by Ben Jerome came with 44 seconds into the opening period.
Yeah, and, I think after the last 2 years, Saco needed to really break out on the board first. Again, that's Ben Jerome. He takes it in again. Oh, stick handle beautifully on Mark Belfag. Nice save. Score! Loose puck that time was picked up. As we're going to catch the number here in a second. But
yeah, as soon as it turns around.
2-0 now, early on. So Saco on a roll. As number 16,
Wayne Hansen.
Wayne Hansen with the goal. Make it 2-0. 2-0 Saco Fire Department. So early on, they've shown some skating. Ben Jerome's been impressive. He's been splitting the defense and making things happen for Saco. Here we go, center ice. We're going to get another face-off.
2 goals on 3 shots on net.
There you go. So it's still early on. These guys have some good skaters. Play's starting to pick up a little more now. Oh, Marston
nice
with the save. Good glove save by Jeff Marston. So with 12:16 to go in period number 1, Saco Fire Department 2 and Biddeford Fire Department no score. They can score some goals. They've got some experienced players, does Biddeford. They've got 4 Industrial League players. The Saco has approximately 2. Face-off won by Biddeford, and that's number 6 now. That's keeping it in.
Oh,
Dumped on the play, and we're going to get a penalty on Saco, and now we have it right here.
I think that's on number 5.
Yeah, it's on Eric Levine.
Eric Levine.
Yeah, we have to apologize because there are players that kind of maybe showed up later or have uniform changes that we don't have a 6 listed for Biddeford either, Raj.
No, we don't.
We can probably try to work on that between periods. We'll have to go get our staff, get right on that, right?
Absolutely.
So a minor penalty on Saco, so Biddeford will be skating 1-man advantage. Play dumped back into the corner, and Saco is able to clear it nicely. All they want to do is kill the penalty with a 2-0 lead here early on. Saco is able to steal it, and that's Jerome playing 1 defense spot.
Playing very well, by the way.
Yeah, he is. He played well last year, too.
Yep, I recall.
Let's catch the Biddeford power play.
There he is again. Oh, he missed that shot.
That's Scott Yagney.
They got a 3-on-2 here. Of course, they've got the power play going.
Yeah, Dutremble can't hold on to it. That's Larry. He's right in front now, number 3. Also out there is 12 Steve Levine, who's an experienced player. Also trying to create havoc is 19 Mike Gobiel out front. Gobiel slaps at it a couple times. It's underneath him now as they try to clear it. Score! Wait a minute. C'est le but!
I'm glad you did that.
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do a game in Montreal where they go, c'est le but!
C'est le but. I have no idea who scored the goal.
Who cares? No, actually, we'll try to get the number here.
All right.
Important thing is Biddeford's on the scoreboard, making it 2-1 now.
Well, I still don't know who scored the goal, but
nobody knows.
We'll check
They're
around.
all shaking their head. We'll try to get it between periods. But there was a number of players right on the doorstep, and it could have been any one of 3. As Biddeford with a wrist shot now, off to the right of the net, can't get in, as Pete Anton fanned on it. Biddeford's doing a good job now. That was a power play goal also. Oh, centering pass, just missed inside by Ray Gagne. Saco doing a good job.
Bodies are falling all over the place here.
This time getting the puck out as both teams are at full strength. play along the boards. A bit of a tangled, as we get some little jamming going on here.
Mercier cleared it out for Saco, and who have we got at the other end? Is that Tim Sivigny? I think it might be.
He's breaking out, and he's going to take it in here by the looks of it. He's going to go on the fly. He'll take it right in.
Oh,
good stick handling that time by O'Neill, I believe.
John O'Neill. And John clears it out.
And a partial break by number 4. Can he get to it is Mercier. He does as Belfait gets right back in his net. Kind of winds it around the left wing with nobody but a Biddeford player is there. So taking it is Roger Jelinas 4. Now back on right wing. Kind of a circling motion going on here at the moment. As you see some players skate off, and Saco with a line change.
And we got a whistle.
I believe, yeah, I think it's offside.
We've also been joined by a second official. We now have 2 guys skating around out here.
.9:26 to go in period 1. You're listening to Public Access Sports. Andy Poirier along with Roger Paincho and Steve Poulos bringing you this benefit hockey game. If you just joined us, 2-1. Saco Fire Department scored the first 2, and Biddeford's come back to narrow the lead to 1. Puck along the dasher. Timmy Gagnon tried to steal it. That's Jerome now with it. Look at him stick handle. Wrist shot over the official's head as he hit the dot.
Yes.
Play now right in center, and Biddeford skipped Jerome, number 8, was able to send it down. It's going to be icing, I believe, Rod.
Yes, it is. 8:54 left. The scoring came with 44 seconds in the very first period, in this first period. Ben Jerome on the first shot on net gets the first goal for Saco. And 2.5 minutes into the period at 12:30, Wayne Hansen got the second. It was only the 3rd shot on goal for Saco. In fact, they still have those same 3 shots on net. And as we said, 2 of them for goals. Biddeford comes back at 10:58 to make it 2-1. That's where we stand.
Good shot right off the face-off again by Ben Jerome. Been the most impressive player.
Yes, he has.
Out here.
Both teams, by my very unofficial statistics, have 4 shots on net at this point. And as we said, 2-1 the score in favor of Saco.
Yeah, we're seeing some pretty good hockey being played here. You think that this would be an industrial league game the way you're watching. I mean, there's actually some pretty good talent out here.
Number 3 for Saco is Pierre Lamontagne, if you're looking at numbers. Biddeford comes up the other way.
Biddeford clears it again, and no icing this time. Yes, they do. Another icing called. Like in the, if you're familiar watching with pro sports, they normally let the players touch it up, but because of a lot of safety, speed up the game plus safety precautions, usually once that puck crosses that line by the goaltender, it's whistled back.
For Biddeford, number 1, Dave Dutremble. Number 7, John Pothier. Number 11 is Tim Gangy. And we'll just keep you up to date on the numbers as they come in. Number 11 is Dave Pendleton for Saco.
Face-off one, but now taken by Biddeford. Here has a couple numbers there we don't have listed. That's number 6 with a wrist shot.
He's one of them.
Can't get it on. Good moves though. Backhand was in traffic by Dave Dutremble. Oh,
look out.
Tim Gagnon on the backhand. I'm not sure if he partially fanned on it or not.
And a great save by Marston as the net comes off.
Yeah. Marston looks sharp so far in goal.
Gets loose.
He's allowed only 1 goal, but he's faced a few shots, and of course he's experienced too. He's seen pucks before coming at him.
Sure has.
The most important thing in a hockey game, Rogers, especially a fire department, is who's going to rescue them.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need somebody on the rescue.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I wish I didn't know what you're saying, but I do.
That's 10. Pete Pelletier is out there also now on right defense. Trying to clear it out.
Oh.
Here comes Saco. Well, shot score! That O'Neill?
No.
Okay, well, Tim Sivigny was trying to clear it. And Saco with the score. And that's number 11, I believe. Dave Pendleton lights it up for the 3rd Saco goal. Dave Pendleton. It was basically trying a clear out by a Biddeford Fire Department. Unfortunately, it was on Pendleton's stick. Came right in, rifled one right in. So 3-1. Big scoring first period here. Still got 7:44 to go.
Yep, 3-1 at 7:44 mark in the first period, and there's another nice shot. Saco keeps the pressure on.
Yep, bell fake stops and covers up. Saco's come out on fire.
Man.
You know, they're playing for
terrible?
a plaque.
Are they
The
really?
only plaque I've ever had is on my teeth. That's it.
Yeah.
Only my dentist would know for sure. Okay, that's
And there's a
on
steal.
the way, maybe a partial break, but getting back now is Jerome to steal it. Breaking in with Scott Gagne that time. As doing some good forechecking. Some of the Biddeford people in there is Mike Gobiel, 19.
Oh, look at this.
All alone.
Standing out there.
Front. This shot is no good.
It was Sean Smith who had the break.
That's 18. That's Greg Dardier. Brings it in offside. Offside. You must precede. The puck must precede you going in. Otherwise, your teammates have to clear out. Got a line change going on here with 7:05.
Coming back out on defense for Saco are Ed Dexter, number 8, and John O'Neill.
Both teams have actually had good opportunities, but Saco's really capitalizing the chances that they've had.
Oh, that's outside the line, and have to get everybody back.
Yep.
Skip Jerome, number 8 for Biddeford.
Right wing, as he'll dump it in. That's Peter Anton.
Yep.
13. Play kept in.
Nice play.
And walking in with it is 12.
And the shot.
Levine.
Bothered by O'Neill all the way.
Yeah, as he clears it now on left wing. Again, Levine keeps it in. Tries to dump it to a far corner. And it's cleared out by Saco. They wave icing. Will it cross the line? It does.
6:20 left here in this first period, a 15-minute period. As Andy said before, we're going to play, the first 2 periods will be 15-minute periods, and then when period 3 rolls around, they'll decide whether they go 15 or make it 20 or whatever else they decide.
Yeah, we have more players changing. A little plug there, Raj. You know the sports talk show that we got that you appeared on?
Yeah.
Hopefully some of the people have been catching that, and we're in the process of doing a show that nobody's even thought of or even had dared to try. And I'm not going to give the whole thing away, all right?
Okay.
All right, you just have to watch and wait and see.
All right.
Puck is on right defense here, keeping it in is Skip Jerome.
Biddeford keeping the pressure on.
Along the boards right here by the Saco bench. Skip Jerome keeps it in as he takes a hit along the boards. Peter Anton trying to center it. And Steve Levine scores! Steve Levine, I believe, unless they got a deflection in front.
I don't think so.
Nope, 3-2. Biddeford's got some skaters, and they can come back awful fast. I don't know sure if Ray Gagne picked it off or not.
I think it was off Levine.
Okay.
I don't think Gagne touched it. We'll never know, but I'll give it to Levine.
Steve Levine.
Okay.
With 5:46 to go in period number 1. We have a shootout here early on, 3-2. As the puck dumped into the Saco zone now. And chasing it there is number 8, Ed Dexter, who we had on prior to the game. As Pendleton, he shows a bit of speed.
Oh, everybody goes down.
A little bit of tumbling going on there as Biddeford now steals it, shooting on left wing. Saco is able to keep it in, and it's cleared out. And I'm not sure, I don't think it's icing because Marston had to touch it. O'Neill putting on a real good move there, but they wave off icing, rule that the Biddeford player could have touched it.
O'Neill keeps it in, and shot is on net.
Biddeford fails to clear. Saco keeping a lot of pressure out there, still in their zone, but this time Biddeford should be able to clear.
They got a break here.
Yeah, one-time pass, but not being able to get to it. John Pothier out there now, 7. As it's backhanded back into the Biddeford zone. Shot up along the boards. A couple people battle for it here, and Biddeford again clears it out. O'Neill will give it a chase, no icing. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in period number 1 from the Biddeford Ice Arena. 3 for Saco, 2 for Biddeford.
Here
Saco
comes O'Neill.
Now, yeah, that's O'Neill with a good burst here, trying to set something up.
Good pass out front.
Good pass. As Biddeford may have a break right here, Raj. Could be a 2-on-1.
They've got it. 2-on-1, and we've got a offside.
Just Pothier just in ahead of the play.
That would have been a great opportunity for Biddeford to at least get a shot at tying this game. With 3:58 left here in the first period, our score is 3-2 in favor of the Saco Firefighters.
Another good chance, but you know, Biddeford's got so much speed out there skating. I think both these teams, I think we're going to see a real close game throughout here.
Well, the Saco team is really trucking along, you know, and I think if they stay this hot, we're going to have to hose them down.
Okay.
All right.
I think we may have to hose you down before it's over. Oh, right out front.
Right out front.
Not able to get is Larry Dutremble.
And Saco will break it out.
Yeah, Saco breaking it out now.
That's Jerome. He could have been tripped, but
here he goes
keeps
on
his
left
feet.
wing. Centering pass.
Oh!
Belfag, though, with the save, and I think Steve Mercier almost put it in that time. We got some players tumbling in back of goaltender Mark Belfag. And players called. We'll just hope that guys get up.
Slowly.
Sore tomorrow morning, going to work if they have to. 3:23 to go in period number 1 from the ice arena.
That's Mike Gobeil down there getting up a little slowly. But he's okay.
Mike's a former really outstanding athlete at Biddeford High School. Mike is as we have a face-off to the left of Belfag.
Jerome from the point.
Jerome.
Biddeford can get out of there.
By the sprawling work that time of number 16, Tim Sivinger, breaking in.
Marston, nice move, shot.
Oh,
saved by
Marston. That was labeled too, Raj. That was going in. The 5-hole. Marston came up with it. Nice glove save.
3:08 remaining now in the first period, and it's still 3-2 in favor of Saco as we have another change on the ice. Coming on the lineup for Saco, we see number 7, Ken Duras, Eric Levine, number 5, Wayne Hansen, number 16. They'll be the line.
Face-off won by Saco, and they'll clear it up now as Tim Sivinger tries to put it down after he partially caught it. That's number 4. That's Roger Gelinas on left wing also right now.
Gelinas, Ray Gangy, Pete Anton, and that's Pete right there. Good break.
Oh, double pumping that time. With Biddeford almost coming up with a score as they try to keep it into the zone. Saco now does the job of getting it out. And on left wing coming in with it is number 18, that's Greg Dottier. Tim Sivinger now steals it. That's where's number 16. Nice pass on left wing. As Anton up the middle now. Pass eludes him. And puck right by the Saco bench. Bit of a battle to get it out, and they do. 3-2 if you just joined us. BFD trails Saco Fire Department. A little bit of hitting going on here inside the blue line, off camera. All clean stuff. Hockey's a pretty physical game. And I think as this game moves along,
it'll get more physical.
Intensifying is what every game does.
That's right.
It's, Tim Gagnon comes in, stop. Oh, score on the rebound. Nobody picked up the trailer that time. And it's really hard catching these numbers because the numbers are just on the back and none on the shoulders. So we're going to have to pick up the numbers as they go by. Peter Anton, I think, is 13 with the score.
Exactly.
And Biddeford's come back from 2-goal deficits now twice to tie this thing, Raj. Should be 3-3.
It should indeed.
Biddeford is the home team. If you're scoreboard, if we ever get onto the scoreboard, Saco the visitors. So I have it 3-3, all knotted up. With just a minute and a half left in period number 1. And here comes Tim Gagne. He's had some chances too.
He sure has.
Steve Levine gets it poke checked away from him by Pendleton. And Skip Jerome will start from his own end. That's Levine and gets it stolen away. Pendleton, big hit there, just inside the line. Bumping into Skip Jerome and Pendleton, both going down. As the play along the boards, and Pendleton's in a lot of the action here as helmet goes flying off of Tim Gagnon. Play stolen away by Saco, and they'll start it out. We're under a minute to go, 45 seconds away from the end of the period. And it's dumped in, and it's onside, so they go in and chase it, and Tim Gagnon will set up in front. Puck eludes him, though, as now he gets it back. Stolen away nice. Is everybody kind of bunched up in the center of that?
Oh, no call.
No call on that one. Saco was looking for a call, definitely. The play along the boards. Biddeford still in their zone. We're only got 10 seconds left, and now flying out of there. I think it's
O'Neill breaks it out.
He shows a burst of speed going in. Shoots on Belfag. Still loose. And they poke at it, and underneath is Belfag. Another swipe with Steve Mercier had a swipe at it too, with just 2 seconds remaining in the period. To see if they pull their goaltender here to get a 6th skater out there with a faceoff being way down in the zone.
Doesn't appear that they will.
No,
it was a nice move by O'Neill. He went one end to the other, end to end with the puck, and made a nice move. Yeah.
Well, you'd think they could get the extra skater out there with 2 seconds left. Face off.
And that's
going to do it. So at the end of 1 period of play from the Biddeford Ice Arena, it's the Saco Fire Department 3 and the Biddeford Fire Department 3. We've got a real good one going. As you see both teams skate off. We'll take a break right here. And we'll be back for period number 2 and some stats and some chat in a moment. Okay, we're back at the Ice Arena for intermission. As you see, both teams are actually getting ready. So, Raj, why don't I let you recap what's going on here?
Okay, the first score of the game came from Saco, 14-16, very early on, 44 seconds into the game, Ben Jerome. And then at 12:30, Wayne Hansen got the second goal for Saco, and they had a quick 2-0 lead. At 10:58, Biddeford finally got on with a score by Larry Dutremble, as we just found that information out, make it 2-1. Dave Pendleton then scored with 7:44 remaining in the first period for Saco, and the Saco firefighters were up at that point 3-1. But Biddeford came back at 5:46, Steve Levine, and at 1:42, Pete Anton tied it at 3, and that's where we are, 3-3.
Okay, very good. As you saw a little bit of the action going on. Tim Siving had a real good shot that Marston caught right along the face mask. As you see, both teams have changed up now, going from our right to our left. With Biddeford and left to our right is Saco. Both goaltenders have changed. We've seen 2 Saco leads dissipate, and Biddeford's able to tie this thing up. I think we're really going to see a good hockey game here from here on out.
It's been a good one already, Andy. In fact, more scoring than I expected, but they're legitimate goals. They're playing very, very well.
Also, number 6 into your picture in Biddeford, who's played real well in the first period, plays on defense. Kevin Miller, we're told, number 6. So, apologize if we didn't have the names ahead of time, but some of these guys sometimes
they showed up late.
Later. As here comes Jerome, and Jerome's got some speed for a big guy, though. Shot and hits the side of the post, I think.
He did.
As Jerome now skates it around, and in front, Raj, he's got number 14, Sean Smith. And he also has 9, that's John Duras. And we're going to get a penalty.
Yeah, we only had one penalty so far in this game. In the first period,
Saco, right?
it was called against Saco against Eric Levine at 12:02 in the first period, and now we're going to get our second penalty call. And this comes with 13:27 left here in the second period.
Both teams are changing up. I don't know if there was a penalty on it. You know, they don't post them on the board. They don't announce them. I think it's against Biddeford. 4-on-5 right now. It is on Biddeford.
It is on
whistle
Biddeford.
A hooking call, I know that. With 13:27 left in period number 2. So Saco on their first power play opportunity here. They have Pendleton centering a line of Larry Smith Jr., number 15 on right wing. Number 3 on left wing is Pierre Lamontagne. That's a hockey name, Raj Pierre.
It sure is.
8 on right defense is Ed Dexter, and Ben Jerome, 22, is on left defense. Penalty killers. We have some speed out there. And
Steve Levine,
12. Peter Anton, 13. At the points will be 4. That's Roger Jelinas. And 8 is Skip Jerome.
Oh, Biddeford is breaking this up very nicely, controlling the puck and working on the clock. Levine's
done a good job killing this thing off. Levine is one of the better skaters really on this team. He shows a lot of speed along with Tim Gangi.
Jerome now coming, breaking.
They want to let him offside. Was Pierre Lamontagne. He was about 3 feet over the line.
Shots on net in that first period, by the way. Biddeford outshot Saco 13-11. So very, very close. And as we said, only one penalty was called in the first period. And now we've had the second penalty of the game here in the second period. So it's been very, very clean game. Hard fought, but no penalties to speak of.
Yeah, one minor apiece thus far. That's it. Been a lot of scoring. There's 6 goals in one period. Usually a pretty good, especially when it's a 15-minute period. As Biddeford still skating shorthand. Of course, we have no clock for the penalty, so we have no way of knowing. But I would say it's more than half over. Saco comes out now. That's on right wing. Trying to skate in with it is Larry Smith Jr.
About 30 seconds left in the period.
As everybody gets kind of knocked down. Smith got knocked down. As we have a battle now going on, as it's in the Saco zone, and now they'll break it up. Smith is on right wing, breaking as Jerome. They give him some space.
Whoa.
Oh, Belfig with a big stop. And, Jerome! The rebound was picked back up by Jerome, and Jerome puts it in. So Ben Jerome, capitalizing on his earlier shot, get the rebound, making it 4-3, giving Saco another lead. Good individual effort, Raj, by Ben Jerome.
For sure.
Belfig made a nice stop, though, first, but then the rebound, never saw where it went. That's why it's really important to follow up your shots, especially in hockey, because those rebounds come off pads.
That's right.
And you never know. Both teams at full strength. Timmy Gagnon is at center as he splits the defense now. It's a backhand, goes wide. On left wing is Dave Dutremble. And we'll pick up the right winger here in a minute. Might be Pothier, 7. Saco, Biddeford keeps it in, though. That's Tim Siving is 16. Pothier is out front now. He's the right winger. Stolen.
Yeah, Dottier.
Yeah. Saco is able to keep it in. That's Dottier. Puck gets out of the Saco zone. Biddeford takes over. Down to 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go in period number 2. Saco takes the lead again. Biddeford's never had the lead yet. They trail this thing as much as 2 goals each time. Then tied at the end of the period, 3-3, and 4-3 as Saco lit it up in the second.
And Saco has been able to keep the pressure on Biddeford pretty much here in the second period, rather. They have not allowed them much room.
Well, they've been seeming like they capitalize on their shots on goal.
Yeah.
Well, Biddeford's had a few, probably more, right, on shots on goal? Not too many more.
Now it's exactly tied. Both teams have 14 apiece.
It would seem like Marston had more saves, though. As the puck is in the Saco zone, and that's 17, O'Neill.
John O'Neill. And O'Neill will break it out, bring it out himself. Now he passes up.
Nice pass, but deflected off the stick, and that's Kevin Miller, number 6. He's played a pretty good game on defense. Shows a lot of speed. I think he's played hockey before. Tim Gagnon with a partial break here.
Oh,
good defensive play.
O'Neill. They forget the puck, however.
Yeah. Gagnon and O'Neill go for it now, and O'Neill is able to dig it out to Miller. There's Sivinger through a crowd. Save by Marston. And whistle for the faceoff. Good save by Marston in traffic with 9.5 to go in period number 2. As we have both teams changing lines. New players, fresh troops out.
The goal by Ben Jerome came at 11:36, by the way, of the second period. And, of course, gives Saco their 4-3 lead. We have 9:32 left here in the second period.
All right, face-off to the right of goaltender Marston. Skip Jerome now at right defense. Oh, what a deflection that time in front. Saved by Marston, though. As Steve Levine, another shot in traffic. And breaking it out is Ben Jerome, and he's going to try to take it in alone. He gets by the defense. You score! Ben Jerome lights it up again. Is that 3? 3 goals for Ben? So he's got the hat trick.
He does.
We're looking for all the hats, though, and I don't wear one, so I'd throw one out on the ice.
Could throw out a fire helmet or something.
Anybody who scores a hat trick, usually see them throw hats out there. That's why they've named it a hat. So 5-3 now. Saco leads it, being the visiting team.
And Biddeford has got his work cut out for them again.
Yeah, it's the third time, Raj, right? They've been down
by
goals,
2.
They have to come back every time.
They have, and they're going to have to do it again. Keep this thing interesting. 5-3 as Ben Jerome scores his 3rd goal of the afternoon. That comes with 9:09 remaining in the second period, and both goals scored here in the second period, both by Jerome. Saco up 5-3.
So 5-3. Saco again up by 2. It seemed like they had lost some momentum for a while. 3-1 lead and being tied. And
Saco again.
Yeah, that's Pendleton. Gets a wrist shot. Nice save by Belfag. Drops it, but covers his rebound. So with 8:44 left in period number 2. 5-3. This has the makings here of a very highly scoring game.
It does indeed. Shots on net are again tied, by the way, at 16. Very unofficial, but it gives you some idea of what's happening. Both teams have had 16 shots on goal.
And Biddeford changes up now on their line. Face off to the left of Mark Belfag. Pendleton off the face off. Saved by Belfag. He'll shoot it up along the dasher and is dumped back in by Saco. Kevin Miller trying to break it out. Nice pass though on left wing by to Roger Gelinas. Anton couldn't split the defense and he gets it stolen away. Right in front of you here is Kevin Miller. He's stolen by Larry Smith Jr. at the line. And Kevin Miller might take it in. He's got some speed. Tries to split the defense. He does. Single-handedly working in there. Gets a couple shots off, but no scoring. Good play that time. Oh, coming in with it. Almost Pierre Lamontagne almost scored. They're going to call a delayed offside, but it's now blown away as the puck comes out of the net. And that's Biddeford now on right wing. Left wing here, right in front of you. Battle right below us.
Sticks are flying.
Sticks are flying.
And we got a whistle.
Yeah, I think we're going to get probably a face-off, but probably offside.
7:34 left in period number 2, and 5-3 remains the score here in at the Biddeford Ice Arena. This is Fire on Ice as the Biddeford Saco firefighters battle it out for the right to I don't know.
Take the plaque.
Keep
with
the
them.
plaque. That's
I
right.
saw the plaque earlier
Yeah,
in the
in
week.
fact, it's right up over here.
It's right near us.
Yeah.
I may take it home.
Why not?
I'm not telling for now, but I may take it home with me. It's a nice looking plaque.
Looks good. Yeah. Put it up on the wall until they figure out who stole it, and then give it back.
But from what I understand, there's only one, and the Wheeling Fire Department gets to have bragging rights to it.
That's
To
right.
keep it at the station. And Tim Gagne now dumps it in. Chasing it is Dave Dutremble on left wing. He now gets it. But Ben Jerome. Ben Jerome, 3 goals, is also a defenseman, too.
Yes, he is,
That's
exactly.
what the most amazing factor is. As breaking it now is Eric Levine, number 5. We have a couple players here that haven't played as much so far. 5 is Levine, Kevin Dooley.
There's a possibility. Oh, just trickles by.
We have number 16, that's Wayne Hansen, who scored 1 goal earlier on out on the ice.
Jerome.
And here goes Jerome again. Nice pass to Hansen.
Oh, he couldn't quite get there. Jerome with a
Oh,
backhand.
what a save by Belfig. Kind of a spin-around shot that time by Jerome. Here we go, a 3-on-1. Tim Gagne takes the shot off Jerome's leg.
Right out
Centering
front.
pass. Yeah, good stick save that time by goaltender Marston.
Jerome
was able to dump it out.
drives it out.
Well, that time Biddeford had a 3-on-1, Raj. Timmy Gagnon elected to go with the shot, and it was deflected right off of the leg.
Steve Levine moves in.
Yeah, that's Levine trying to make a move here. A little wide. Dutremble can't get the rebound. Saco, Biddeford does a good job, though, in keeping it in, as Levine doing a lot of that work himself. Off the boards, a clear out. Partial break here by Eric Levine. And Skip Jerome breaks him up. 5.5 minutes to go in period number 2. No icing is ruled. Saco now clears it up. And again, we have Eric Levine. He's being hounded by Steve Levine. Got a few Levines here today.
We could have 2 full teams, just Levines and Gagnes.
Yes, we could. You may see it before it ends.
It's possible.
Oh, shot saved by Belfig from a tough angle. Biddeford breaks out again. Here we go, another 3-on-1 coming up. Let's see what happens. Timmy Gagnon is poke checked nicely.
Play by O'Neill. Broke that up.
Second time they've broken in 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to capitalize on it.
They catch a line change here, but O'Neill gathers in the puck.
You know, with O'Neill and Ben Jerome, they've got a couple real fine defensemen.
Oh, they do indeed.
And it's really tough getting by those guys. They've got a lot of size with them also. As breaking in now is 14, that's Sean Smith. Puck comes up to the left wing, left point rather. Biddeford will take it now at 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Right in front, that's Timmy Gagnon, 3-on-2 right now. Tries to center a pass, deflected. Oh, on the rebound, Gagnon couldn't tuck it home. And here comes Saco. Wow, now they've got their own version of a 3-on-1 here. Oh, left nicely. Beautiful pass. But Dave Pendleton could not get it to go, as Belfig might have got a stick on it.
O'Neill tries to put it in front. There it is.
Yeah, 1 times at that time. That was 14. Sean Smith kind of 1 time that play. Ben Jerome is back out on the ice on defense for Saco. Playing pass. That's a dangerous
That's
pass.
very dangerous.
Back and forth as Larry Dutrom will go for his second goal. Couldn't get it to go. And here comes Larry Smith Jr. on right wing. Now he cuts across the middle, tries to backhand a play in, and Biddeford steals it.
3:18 left in this second period, Andy.
Yeah.
And it stays 5-3 for Saco.
Yeah, and Marston comes way out of the net now. Peter Anton battling along the boards. Let's get shot up on left wing and into the Saco zone. We have 3 minutes to go. All alone, Biddeford.
Whoa!
Oh,
Lamontagne! Pierre Lamontagne! Number 3.
Pierre Lamontagne with 2 shots at it. Makes the second one count. They've been scoring a lot of their shots off rebounds, if you've noticed. I think the last 3 goals may have been on rebounds, Raj.
Yes, indeed.
They're getting the first shot on. Basically, the puck's being knocked down for a rebound. And now 6-3, Saco with the biggest lead of the day.
Well, the big comeback is getting bigger and bigger now. Biddeford is going to have to really go to work if they're going to get back into this thing.
There's no way, I rule Biddeford out. It's still a period to go. They've got some fine skaters out there, and they've shown that they've tried. But, we have people like O'Neill and Jerome. They're playing real tough back there.
That's right. Ed Dexter's played well on defense.
Played well in goal.
Yep. Indeed.
Play now in the Saco zone, being kept in.
That's where Biddeford wants it. They got to work hard.
That's Mike Gobia working in there, number 19.
Got to get the puck out front. Somebody a shot at it.
Free. They've got somebody in front. That's Roger Jelinas 4.
Yeah, Roger Jelinas had his stick being held, and he didn't take too kindly to that. But everything settles down again. It's going to get a little chippy, as this thing goes along. And I can just imagine what the third period is going to look like.
Whether it's Biddeford... Oh, here, let's catch this shot here.
Right.
Wide of the net is Roger Jelinas. Anytime you have a Biddeford Saco competition level, whether it's charity or not or whatever...
Doesn't matter.
This intensity is going to be shown out there. There's no question. I mean, I don't think you can help... You can help it, really, because you kind of get into the flow of the game.
Exactly. Dottier back there, number 18. Tries to drive it out.
Tries to drive it out. That's 10. Pete Pelletier keeps it. Oh, Anton almost and Jelinas both had a shot at it in front. Couldn't get it to go.
Now Saco clears, but Biddeford is right back.
And here comes number 16. That's Tim Sivinger, and we're going to get an offside, I think, at the line. As players are going to change up.
1:42 left in the second period. All the scoring has come from the Saco side, and it's a 6-3 game.
Yep. First period was knotted up at 3 apiece, and the 3 goals. It's been a shutout period here for Saco Fire Department. They're shutting out Biddeford, and they've scored 3 goals of their own. We thought they were going to start folding up a little bit after it was 3-1 and tied 3-3.
Exactly. Saco scoring 3 goals this afternoon by Ben Jerome. Other scorers, Wayne Hansen, Dave Pendleton, and the most recent one from Pierre Lamontagne. For Biddeford, with all the goals coming in that first period, Larry Dutremble, Steve Levine, and Pete Anton. 6-3, and we're down to a minute and a half and counting.
And we're going to see what we're going to third period holds because of the fact we don't know how many minutes they're going to play. They just may play 20 because this has been a fast-moving game. This game's moved right along, so we're going to have to wait and see here. As Tim Gagnon on left wing, he tries to center a pass to Steve Levine. They've got some quicker skaters out there, Braj, now. Levine and Tim Gagnon are both pretty...
Miller at the point.
A lot of speed. Miller's out there also. There's a lot of speed out there right now.
And they try to bring everybody to the net.
As there's
Miller again.
Miller's going to shoot one, a soft one in traffic, but sometimes those are the good ones. They get the deflect.
That's right.
And main thing is to get it on goal. Then anything can happen after.
Oh,
what
Miller
a sprawling save by
it.
Miller to keep it in.
It's still kept in.
And it's gloved in and also kept in by John Pothier, number 7. Trying to walk right in front of it was number 14. That's Ray Gagnon.
Pothier working hard down there.
Mostly on his
backside
legs, but he's been doing a job keeping the puck in.
And now Saco gets it out.
Saco takes it out. We're down to about 15 seconds left in the period. So one more strong rush here by Biddeford as Levine. Oh, Steve Levine. I don't know how Marston saw that one. They're going to have to shoot for the net here. As,
5 seconds.
Kevin Miller might wind up take a final shot. No, he never gets it off.
That's it.
Oh, at the end of 2 periods from the Biddeford Ice Arena, as you see both teams kind of skating off for the third period. The score is Saco 6, Biddeford 3. We're going to take a break at Access, and we're going to come back, talk to Roger, and get some stats and some chat while they clean the ice. We'll be back after this break. At the ice arena, as what you're getting a look at now is 4 shots, as the first one is a little bit wide to the left, but these are gift certificates that are being given out. One, I guess, for Shaw's Shop and Save, Wagner's Market, and TJ's Pizza.
Exactly.
So these people will get a shot at it.
And somebody let some clown out there on the ice.
You're not talking about Ed Dexter, right?
Is that it? No.
That's what I thought. Oh, boy. Knocks the... Well, he didn't get the shot in, but it knocked the goaltender off as Roger Fennell...
There's a clown out there, and then there's that guy with the yellow coat on.
Biddeford may think about using that thing in there, goal for the third period.
Why not?
Because look. Oh, off the post.
That's happened to a lot of great players.
Yes, it's going to continue happening. We've seen one puck hit the post, one knocked the goaltender completely off his skates.
That's right.
Or whatever he's wearing. It's not Mark Bell faking goal.
No, it isn't. But it knocked him completely off his cardboard. Or whatever that is. Well, some young lady there is coming off. She got her shot at it. And they're getting names there from
getting ready for who
these potential future stars might be.
Now, if I was out there, I'd want a hot dog gift certificate somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh.
The clown shooting?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
He's aiming in the wrong direction.
He's aiming at the...
he's left-handed.
I think it's a backhand. This isn't golf, neither. This could be the shot of the night right here.
Could be. He's having a hard time with those boots, isn't he? Whoops. Here we go. If he could just keep...
They're trying to put a decoy. Let me just throw a puck across the ice there. I think we're going to get the backhand. Here we go.
That's 2. It looks like the way I play golf. This 3.
Yeah, 5.
Here we go.
Backhand.
Great.
Wide.
Okay, haul him off.
Haul him off. Nobody cracked the roster this time.
No.
Yeah, but a new group. I think they all got something anyways for having their numbers picked. And you see the clown.
The clown is struggling.
Actually, that's the way I skate.
Yes, it looked a lot like you.
If you see the clown falling all over the place, that could have been me skating.
Easily.
As now we have the fire dog.
Ah, yes.
Big fire dog, though. I couldn't fit him in my car.
You wouldn't want to either.
No. You know what they feed a fire dog like that?
I don't know. Fire cats, probably. something small and furry.
Firefly.
Fireflies. I don't know. Want to look at a little bit of recap here.
We can do the stats.
The second period. Why not? The Saco outshot Biddeford in the second period, by my count anyway, 12-8. Giving them a total now of 23 shots on net in this game, shots on goal to 21 for Biddeford. So the shots actually are pretty even. But Saco has the solid 6-3 lead in this game. And scoring in the second period, Ben Jerome got his second goal of the game, coming at 11:36. And then Ben Jerome again, his third goal of the game, the hat trick, coming at 9:09. And finally, Pierre Lamontagne, all of Saco now, getting the third goal of the second period for Saco at 2:58. And that is that. It's been a very clean game. Only 2 penalties called in the entire game. One in the first period, one in the second. One on each team, and that's been it. So it's 6-3 here for Saco. A solid lead, and it appears that we're going to have a third 15-minute period coming up as the teams will slowly come back out on the ice. Scoring again for the game, Ben Jerome for Saco has 3 goals. Wayne Hansen has a goal, 1 for Dave Pendleton and 1 for Pierre Lamontagne for Biddeford. All coming in the first period. Larry Dutremble scored first, followed by Steve Levine and Pete Anton. No scoring for Biddeford in the second period, and we are at 6-3. So that is pretty much it.
Okay. Basically, getting ready for period number 3. Biddeford will be skating from your left to your right in the white, and Saco from your right to your left in the maroon and gold. Goaltender Jeff Marston's played well, especially in that second period.
Very well.
Biddeford's definitely had some chances to score, too, looking at the shots on goal. They've shot through screens. They've hit the goaltender. Where Marston wants him to hit him, right in the pads. But he's made some good saves. A couple shots were labeled. He came up big with them. Belfake's had some misfortune, too, with rebounds. A few of the goals that were left in were just kind of knocked in off a rebound, it seemed like. It seemed like he had made the initial save. Yeah, the shave. He made the initial shave.
Right.
Then he cut himself. I don't know. It's called filler stuff.
That's exactly what it's called. And if anybody can do it, we can.
Yeah.
We've been at it.
What I'm talking about.
We've been at it for years.
Yeah, we've.
Some of the other people that have been worth mentioning, certainly we've mentioned them as the game has gone along, but besides the goalies, I think for the Saco, John O'Neill has played an excellent game defensively. Of course, Ben Jerome with his 3 goals. Hansen as well, Wayne Hansen, Lamontang, Pendleton, they've all scored. We've seen a nice game from Ed Dexter. Over on the Biddeford side, the people who've put in the goals, of course, Dutremble, Levine, Pete Anton. We've seen a nice game by Kevin Miller. The Gangies, Steve Gangy, Tim Gangy, John Pothier's played well, and a variety of other folks. So it's been a well-played game, and in fact, we were talking to some other guys up here saying that they've seen some of these games, the early games, a few years back, and they were not nearly as well played as what we're watching here today. There's a shot on goal.
Yeah, there's a long shot on goal. That's behind the red line as Jerome got it off. He could probably score from anywhere out on the ice, though. As here we go, Biddeford with a rush in. That's Tim Sivinga. He's played well also. He's got some speed out there.
Tries to put it out front,
one-timing it.
And
as
we've got a whistle.
Yeah, the goal came off. Its little poles there, so they'll have to have a face-off to the right of goaltender Jeff Marston. We've just started the third period, 14 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Biddeford has to climb the mountain here. Oh, a little hill anyways.
A little hill. Dave Dutremble is in,
they've
number
already
1.
shown they can score 3 goals.
Yes.
One period,
yes, they can. Pete Pelletier, number 10.
Of course, the next goal here is going to be the biggest goal probably of the game. Tim Sivinga.
That was close.
It could be 6-4, 7-3, whoever scores it. And that's Biddeford now trying to come into the zone. That's Sivinga. He skates well. Shot a little bit wide of Marston that time. Dave Dutremble goes into the corner. Tim Gagnon at one point. He just dumps it in. And Sivinga will get it. Nobody in front, though. Sivinga couldn't get anybody in front of the goalie.
That's John O'Neill breaking things up for Saco. Gets the puck down the other end.
Belfag was forced to make a save. Saco forechecking, but Biddeford so far applying the early pressure here in the Saco zone. They're doing a good job bringing it down. They just got to get some shots on goal. Tim Gagnon's played well. He breaks in. Again, he's poke-checked away. At the point, Pete Pelletier just dumped it in. Number 10 comes out of the zone. And that's Larry Dutremble as the puck eludes Larry. Saco right across the crease that time, and a save by Belfag. Biddeford tries to dump it out now and get a lead pass, but it's broken up nicely by O'Neill. Dave Dutremble again. O'Neill dumps it off to right wing. Saco will be content really on just getting the puck, I think, out of their zone.
Sure.
They don't really need too much offense right now. They hold a 3-goal lead.
They've got a break if they can use it.
Well, you know what might happen here, too? Saco could get a few breaks out of this because Biddeford's defense might start pinching in a little bit, try to keep the play in.
Well, they've got to apply the pressure, and Saco is just laying back.
Here we go, 3-on-1. There's Levine. Shot, a little bit wide of Marston.
Wide.
As Kevin Miller was breaking in on left wing.
O'Neill was all alone on defense.
Yeah, 2-on-1
now. He breaks it out. Stays with it.
Yep. Out front, Raji has 4 Mercier. O'Neill skates real well also. Drops it on the left point. Soft shot in, and it's saved by Belfag. And the puck is shot out on left wing.
Ed Dexter with the shot.
O'Neill just fires it around the boards nicely to Duras. Excuse me, Dexter, number 8. Again, O'Neill, and Steve Levine steals it away. Gets players out in front here in Mike Gobiel.
Nobody can collect. Miller.
And play in front, and Marston is going to hold it long enough for the whistle to blow and a face-off. 11:21 in period number 3. Saco 6, Biddeford 3. Again, this series is tied at 2 apiece. This is kind of the tiebreaker of the series.
And right now, it looks as though Saco is going to be bringing the plaque back to Saco, unless something dramatic happens here and Biddeford starts to climb back into this thing. But they've got a 3-goal deficit to make up, and of course it's still relatively early, but time is certainly not on their side.
That's Miller and Levine playing pass with each other right now, is trying to catch a break off, maybe a deflection that time. Levine tried to hit it through a crowd. Skip Jerome, a diving try that time, right in front by Gobiel, I believe, 19.
Yep.
Couldn't get it to go, and Saco breaks it up with Ben Jerome, who already has a hat trick in this game. He'll start it out just kind of European style, winding around here. Now he breaks, tries to split the defense. He'll follow his shot up to the corner.
Waits for a whistle, doesn't get one.
Move it enough though. They'll call a 2-minute delay.
Ooh, came around.
Got to keep the puck moving. And here comes Biddeford now. 3 players get back for Saco. There's Levine on right wing. Bad angle. Tries to backhand one in. Oh, rebound is in.
2 quick shots.
Gobiel? I don't know. We'll pick it up in a minute. It's hard to tell with the numbers not turned around.
It's the gentleman with the red helmet.
That's an important goal right there. It makes it 6-4. That could be a big goal. Yeah, Gobiel, right? Mike Gobiel.
Mike Gobiel, exactly.
Steve Levine, though, doing some nice work bringing it down. So 10:18 to go. Biddeford closes the gap to 6-4, and that could be a big goal, Raj, in this period. Biddeford need to come out and get an early goal. I think within the first 5 minutes they needed to score, and they did.
Well, it is a big goal. Like you said earlier, if Thornton scored and made it 7-3, they probably would have pretty much put this game away. But at 6-4, it's still pretty much open. That's right.
Be interesting though if it would get tied. I don't know how they rule overtime or not here. So we're a ways away from that. Oh, Belfag with a big stop.
Score!
Oh, we got a goal from Saco. Maybe Pierre Lamontagne again.
Or Larry Smith Jr.
Smith Jr. might have scored. Yeah, I believe Larry Smith Jr. scored. We'll wait till they give the announcement here. We actually have somebody down there that can speak clearer now. Oh, Pierre Lamontagne. 2 goals, I believe, right?
Yes,
for
it
Lamontagne
is.
Now. Well, with a name like Pierre, you have to score 2 goals.
Yeah, shoot that puck,
right?
Pierre.
C'est le but.
C'est le but.
I love calling David the form. C'est le but.
Right.
That's the hand shoots it in the corner.
Well, the last 2 Saco goals have been by Pierre Lamontagne, by the way. And that came at 9:47 of the 3rd period, and extends once again the Saco lead to a 3-goal advantage now at 7-4. John O'Neill breaks it up again for Saco.
Now we have that big 3-goal advantage again. And Saco, Larry Smith Jr. now, he's tripped up a little bit. No call on that one, and there is a call.
Oh, they're still rolling him around.
Now we do get a call.
It'll probably be on number 4, which is Roger Gelinas, I think.
Yep. 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go, and Biddeford will be shorthanded, I believe. So Biddeford shorthanded. They still have 5 skaters out there. Don't understand why. I thought it was a tripping penalty. Yeah, now they're
taking them off. Okay.
The intensity again started to pick up a little bit.
Yep.
Steve Levine skating short-handed, and he splits the defense here, gets a weak shot, doesn't really quite get a shot off that he'd like to.
Well, we're going to get a shot here. Here we go. almost breaks through.
Oh,
2
rebound
shots.
by Tim Sivinger was blocked. 7-4. Saco leads this thing by 3. We're down to 8:40 to go, and Saco has a man advantage, but right now it looks like Biddeford's got the power play the way they're playing. As Levine will skate it down. They ruled no icing. That could have been icing also on Saco, Roger. Skating extra, 1 man extra. And Tim Sivinger cuts in the middle, gets a shot off. Leg save by Marston. Good pad save by Jeff Marston. As Levine again steals. What a nice shorthanded work that he's doing. Pass to Sivinger. He can't get it to go. Jerome backhands one in. Big save again. Leg save that time by Marston.
Well, Biddeford are getting their shots here.
Yeah, they're getting better shots, I think, shorthanded. And we have a breakaway.
John O'Neill
on Belfig. Dukes them in. Well, John O'Neill just kind of put a duke there on Mark Belfig.
Looked like he knew what he was doing on that break, didn't he?
He knew what he was doing with the puck. There's no question about that.
No doubt.
I think he's made that move before.
He sure has. John O'Neill scores with 7:50 remaining here in the in this game.
8-4 now.
Yep. And
Saco leads it with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go, and both teams at even strength. As we have the rescue clown coming out, giving some encouraging words to Mark Belfig. The 911 clown is out there, right?
Yes, he is.
I think Belfig's probably telling him to go play goal in Saco.
I think he's telling him
go play goal with the
get away
Saco
from me
net.
before I hit you with the stick.
Having a little bit of fun with
Saco is having a little bit of fun here right now.
I'll tell you though, if you didn't catch last year's game, Belfig was the difference in goal.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was.
tremendous in goal last year. But if it took that 5-2 win. This year, Marston's playing himself a game. Tim Sivinger, off the arm, I think, too.
Yes.
Shot was high. Might have been a deflection there. Catch the earlier scores one more time. Saco in 91, 4-2, and 91, 1-7-6. Biddeford 12-4 in 92, 5-2 last year. And right now we stand, it's 8-4. Saco leads it.
Biddeford out shooting the Saco in this third period, but the goals have been scored 2-1 in favor of the Saco Firefighters, but they've outshot them something like 9-5. However, Saco stands strong here and holds an 8-4 lead.
Marston seems to be a real tough target in goal. He's got some size, there's no question, and he's played it before. You mentioned he played for Thornton.
He played for Thornton Academy, yeah.
Remember that. I'm sitting here is at center with Pothier 7 on.
Another.
Sitting here with one shot. Can't get it to go. The shot is wide now. They're getting some chances. There's no question about it. They're pressing. If they try to center a pass now as we have a battle right around the goal. I think we're going to get a penalty here. Or the goal post again is off.
Yep.
So as we have a breakage in play here.
7:06 left, Andy, in the third period. And again, our score 8-4 in favor of Saco. Two scores here in the third period for Saco. Pierre Lamontagne at 9:47. John O'Neill at 7:50. And one goal earlier by Mike Gobiel of Biddeford at 10:18.
And again, for those of you who don't know, most of these guys, I think the 6 players out of all these guys on the ice that probably play Industrial League. So there's not really an organized practice for a game like this. So, whatever you see out here is kind of put together today. And I'll tell you, there's some pretty good hockey going on. There's some talent out here.
There sure is. But we see John O'Neill, for example, and I know John is an attorney in Saco at the office of Smith & Elliott, and so I don't know how much ice time John finds for himself, but he's looking awfully good today.
Okay, the play on in the Biddeford zone. Biddeford tries to come out. Forechecking is Pendleton, who's played a good, strong game. And now here comes Biddeford. 2-on-2 right now. And Levine hits Jerome with the shot. Skating in with it, though, is Kevin Miller. He's got speed. Right in front is Mike Gobiel, who has one of the Biddeford goals. Oh, battling is Miller. He can't get it to go. Gobiel battles.
Marston.
Players had a shot at it that time.
Yeah.
And Skip Jerome comes in now from the circle.
Oh,
Saved by Marston.
Marston.
He'll hold on with Gobeil right at the doorstep. So Marston's been real tough in goal.
Yeah, that's 12 shots on goal now in this third period by Biddeford. They certainly have put the pressure on.
There's no question.
But Marston stands tall.
6:18 to go in period number 3. Gonna be a tough road to climb here. 4-goal difference. Especially when you have defensemen like Jerome and O'Neill.
Yep.
Were really tough to beat back there on defense. But they've been getting their shots on. Puck is on right in front of you, basically, along the boards. All the plays being put on along the boards here, as you see. On right wing now, that's Kevin Miller. He's going to take it in, drop pass for Levine, shoots, deflection,
In.
bouncing puck is in, I believe, right?
Yep. Score, 5
Scores for Biddeford. Good play that time between Levine and Miller. Who gets the goal? Miller?
I didn't get the goal. I'm not sure. Might have been Miller. We'll have to wait for the announcement.
Yeah, could have been Miller. Never saw it from the angle. Oh, Steve Levine, excuse me. A lot of good work that time. Steve Levine's been real impressive too. Now we have a line of 14, Ray Gagne, with Peter Anton, 13 on right wing. Left wing is Roger Gelinas. The appointment being Tim Gagne, number 11. And we'll catch your other point man, number 10, Pete Pelletier. Timmy Gagnon was on his knees that time when he shot. Almost made this a quick goal here. It's 8-5 though. They still have 8-4 on the scoreboard, but
Yep.
it's 8-5.
Both teams now have scored 2 goals here in the third period, but Biddeford needs to do better than that, and they're trying certainly hard enough. They're getting a lot of shots in here on goal, but Marston has been tough. Steve Levine finally breaks through with at the 5:40 mark.
Too.
Okay, penalty will certainly help the Biddeford cause.
We need a quick score right here, though. As on the doorstep chopping at it was Pete Anton, and Marston was able to hold on to it. Like you said, they can get a quick power play goal here, Roger. Still got 4.5, 5 minutes to play, and they're only down by 2, which could change a little bit of the complexion.
Well, it'd certainly make it an exciting final 5 minutes or so if they can score here.
Oh, out of the zone, so they're going to have to clear.
They'll have to clear.
Faceoff was won by Biddeford, but they have to clear now as Gagnon sees some open ice, and it closes pretty fast. As Anton's tripped up now, and Gagnon comes back with it. He falls his shot in, shoots and scores!
Well, that's just what Biddeford needed.
Told you, don't count this Biddeford Fire Department team. They've got the horses out there. Oh, they've got the trucks, right? They got the fire engines.
They used to have horses in the old days.
You could say that Timmy Gagnon's answering the bell.
Yeah, you could say that.
So if we rule there was no goal, it would have been a false alarm?
Yeah.
Okay, but it is a goal.
It is a goal.
4:58 left in the third period. 8-6. Saco Fire Department leads this thing by 2.
8-6. That came with 4:58 left, so there's certainly time in this contest for Biddeford to get back in it. It's 8-6, as Andy says. 2 goals certainly can be made up. Boom!
Oh,
off.
Levine.
Marston's.
Looked like he had a shot at it there.
Glove.
Deflected a little bit wide. That's 16 Dottier as giving chase to it now and skating into the corner. I believe it's Dexter. And Skip Jerome, backhander, goes a little bit wide. Biddeford trying to clear it out of their zone, and they do now. That's Ben Jerome. Dumps it down, it's going to be icing. And it is. So, 4:13 left. Face-off down here in the Saco zone, and Biddeford still has a chance.
Biddeford has outshot Saco here in the third period, 16-5. Just to give you an idea of how the game has been played at one end of the ice, and it really has. And they've outscored them 3-2. So 3 goals coming here in this third period by Biddeford. There's a shot. Doesn't quite get to Marston.
Yeah, that puck was just deflected. I don't think if Miller would have got a stick on it, Timmy Gagnon might have been that might have been labeling towards the corner. Gagnon goes in for it with number 5. That's Eric Levine. They battle along the boards. And there's Miller using his speed. We're going to get a whistle.
Got a penalty, I think.
Timmy Gagnon, I think, is going to be called with a cross-check on the boards. Boarding? Okay, boarding. So with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, faceoff will be to the right of goaltender Mark Belfeg. And Biddeford skates shorthanded for at least 2 minutes.
Well, that doesn't help. O'Neill back out on the ice with Dexter. And he throws it back in.
Yep. It's Levine in there, battling, trying to get it out. Actually, they had some pretty good chances one time when they were shorthanded too, so I wouldn't even rule out a goal here. But they're going to have to come up big in the next couple minutes. Kevin Miller, they've got some speed out there too. They've got some good players. They've got Goldbeal out, they've got Levine, they've got Miller. Pick up the fourth one as you can see. Levine shoots in. Oh, double.
That's right. He got a rebound shot.
That time. But this is what I'm talking about, Roger. They've got some speed. They can make things happen out there. Levine putting on some good moves, but he's poke-checked by Pendleton finally at the point. So Biddeford is actually controlling this power play attempt for Saco.
Yeah, and Saco's just playing back on their heels here. They're content, as you say, to just play the defense and keep Biddeford out of their end of the ice. And nothing wrong with that either. They're holding on to a 2-goal lead with 2.5 minutes left. And
yeah, there's less than a minute left on a penalty. Actually, it's approximately a minute 20 left on the penalty as he went off at 3:50 mark. So they'll be back at the 1:50 mark. And here we go. We might have a partial break here.
Miller has Goldbeal. Goldbeal can't collect
offside,
it,
but
O'Neill has it. Comes back.
Pretty good opportunity. There's Goldbeal forechecking in there. Ed Dexter gets a deflection. Pelletier dumps it in the Saco end with 2 minutes left exactly in the hockey game. Miller can't keep it in. And Saco now has control, and that's O'Neill. And the penalty is over. So both teams should be skating.
Oh, John goes down hard.
Yeah, we get somebody going down hard. Miller, O'Neill. Puck skip Jerome now. They're going to have to make something happen here as they're running out of time. As Pete Pelletier now on right wing dumps it in. Might be icing. They wave it off as Levine goes in for it with O'Neill. Poke to the corner, and Saco trying to get out with it. Steal, though, nicely. And here goes Levine. Shoots. Save by Marston. Levine winds up again. Can't get it to go. A lot of traffic in front, Raj. Bodies sprawl everywhere.
Yep. O'Neill finally gets it out of there, or tries to. Now he does. Can't clear it out.
Jerome at the point. He gets a deflection shot off. Jerome again is going to get
another shot off.
In traffic. Boy, a lot of opportunities, but this is what might happen right here. Here comes the break. Pendleton, 2-0 on the goalie. Deeks. Oh, he lost control of the puck. It would have been a score.
It sure would have.
Pendleton
He's got it again.
A backhander is stopped. We've seen some exciting action here at the end.
38 seconds and counting. And now we have a stoppage of play.
Going to get icing, too, I think, on Biddeford. But, boy, a lot of action there. I think just in that flurry of action, the people got their money's worth.
They sure did. They sure did. Well, 8-6, 38 seconds, 36 seconds, actually. It looks like it's getting a little safer here for Saco. They've pretty much played this third period defensively, and Biddeford has come at them with all guns blazing. Getting an awful lot of shots on goal, but and getting 3 of them to go in. But Saco scores a couple themselves and maintains their advantage.
You know, the average shot, Raj, for a period in a National Hockey League game is somewhere around 11 or 12, you know, per period. And Biddeford's got how many in the third?
Well, I just count was
20,
like,
don't they?
yeah, close to 20. I'm going to count it up again.
Yeah, they've got a number of
Yeah,
shots.
I've got them at 19, Andy,
19,
so it's a lot of shots.
Which we got 36 seconds left. Don't know if they'll have any more, but
They will easily outshoot Saco for the game, but all that really counts
only one
is
stat that counts in hockey.
Exactly.
You know, any sport, no matter how many yards you rush for, how many hits that you have in a baseball game, it's the scoreboard at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So unless Biddeford comes up with a miraculous finish here, Saco Fire Department will get the plaque back
It does appear.
and break the tie, 3-2. But we're still 36 seconds away, and funnier things have happened.
Oh, yeah. Face-off in the Biddeford end.
And Biddeford puts out some real quick people there. They've got Miller out there. They've got Levine. They've got Tim Gagnon. The fastest trio right there, Raj, skating-wise. They're going to have to get down there as soon as possible and just make something happen. And here comes Kevin Miller. And he has Tim Sivian down here. Oh, here comes Miller. He rushes.
3-on-1. They can't
In a battle,
get any...
Steve Levine
Oh, it's
shoots.
between
Miller with a
Marston's
wraparound,
legs.
can't get it to go. Whoa, what an opportunity. They had to
10
narrow
seconds.
this point. 10 seconds left. Levine.
Shot again.
Miller, another save, Marston. Oh, wide again. That's going to end it right here.
It's over.
That's it.
Marston
Oh,
making a
exciting
couple of
action at the
great
end.
saves.
What exciting action here at the end of the hockey game. So Saco holds on to this 8-6 win. I mean, hold on to the 8-6 win. And I guess while they're shaking hands and while they're out there, Raj, maybe you can wrap things up.
I
or
sure
something
can.
here.
Well, shots on net end up heavily in Biddeford's favor at 42-29. And all of that really coming in the third period as Biddeford outshoots Saco in that period 21-6. And they scored 3 goals in the third period. The goals for Biddeford coming at 10:18 by Mike Gobiel, at 5:40 by Steve Levine, and just a few seconds later at 4:58, Tim Gagnon. So they score 3 goals in the third period. Saco, however, is able to counter with a goal at 9:47 by Pierre Lamontagne and another one at 7:50 by John O'Neill. So Biddeford outscores Saco 3-2 in the third period, but it's just not enough as Saco holds on to win this game 8-6. The scoring again, 3 goals by Ben Jerome for Saco, 2 by Pierre Lamontagne. The others coming from Wayne Hansen, Dave Pendleton, and John O'Neill. For Biddeford, 6 different players scored. Larry Dutremble, Steve Levine, Pete Anton, all in the first period. I correct myself. Steve Levine had 2 goals for Biddeford this afternoon. So Dutremble, Levine, and Anton in the first period. Gobiel, Levine for his second, and then Tim Gagnon. And they come up with a total of 6. Final score again, Saco 8-6, and they get the plaque back.
There you go.
There you go, guy.
Good stuff, Roger.
Thank you.
I want to thank some people here before we go off the air. I want to thank a few people. First of all, Raj, thank you for coming
You're
along.
welcome. A lot of fun.
Thank
Even though it
Roger
is
for
snowing outside.
Yeah, it is snowing outside, unfortunately. It's
Right.
spring, but it's snowing.
What a
I want
miserable
to thank
day.
Roger Fennell, the coach of Biddeford Fire Department, for getting the stats, getting the stuff together for me.
Yeah.
Ed Dexter for coming up here and talking to us also. And special thanks to Steve Poulos doing the camera work and always works hard and is never on camera, out of the limelight, but boy, does he work his tail off.
Yeah,
But the plaque goes
one
to
of the
Saco.
few
Yeah.
videographers that doesn't have a tail.
That doesn't have a what?
Doesn't have a tail. Keeps working it off.
But anyhow, I
Anyhow.
think we're going to wrap it up here. Final score of this charity game is Saco 8, Biddeford 6. So Saco leads 3-2 in the series, and next year in '95 is a new year. Maybe Biddeford will get it back. We'll see. So that's about it from Public Access. This is Andy Poria, thanking you for watching us, and catch Sports Talk and all the other good stuff we have on. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.